Shiny.
Yeah, you over there shining.
Yeah, I am.
Shining.
I got nice good. So, do you schedule all your ones?
No. You said you got what? Have I ever introduced you to this candy, Derek?
No. Is that's some Asian candy?
What's Asian candy? Help me.
I'm not talking about it's certain candy only sell in Asia, or like at the Chinese place.
No, my about is here in these United States.
Okay.
I haven't been to Asia. I got these right over there at the Amazon, but they have it at Sprouts too.
Gotcha.
It's spicy ginger apple. I don't know why they say spicy because it ain't really spicy to me.
I'm so used to being in charge, and I was like, "Why I can't see nothing?" But I forgot this is not mine. This is yours.
Well, it's streaming on your page as well.
I know what I'm saying, but normally I can see numbers and see stuff.
Well, that's good. What you on your phone?
No, I'm on my computer.
Well, I don't know why you can't see.
I can see the comments about it. That's all.
Carmen says she loves the candy. She say she enjoys it.
Okay.
Jen says gins are good. Did you see what I did right there? Gins.
Okay.
Hey girl, hey boy, hey. Good day, thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. Derek, you need to get you a little intro.
Okay, I'm gonna come up with one.
Good day, thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. I'm Craig the Writer Stewart.
I'm Derek J. Yeah, I'm Derek J here. And we're normally together, but today we are in our separate places.
We just came from dinner, though.
Yes, which is really.
It was nice to have dinner. It was so nice to go out and have dinner.
Yeah, it was. It was weird, but it was nice. It was different because we haven't had dinner in 3 months.
Right.
So
it was just really nice. And listen, the people were like, listen.
Mm-hmm.
It is absolutely. They were asking for reservations. They were like, well, do you have reservations? I was like, no, I don't have reservations. But there weren't really many people in there. I mean, what was it? What, 2 other tables? And they were away from
they're trying to sit us right next to somebody. And I was like, no, ma'am, girl.
Well, first, let's talk about how we went down on Edgewood.
Mm-hmm. And Edgewood was popping.
Baby, Edgewood was so popping down there. Black folks they sitting out on cars. They going into the fish chicken place with
it was a full show.
And Derek was like,
I said, we can't go in there. I'm sorry.
Derek pressed the accelerator. Listen, I was going to tell you this. You may be a woman.
Who?
You may be a woman in real life, but baby, you drive like a Negro. The way that car was accelerating. The way that car was accelerating. Look at this lady driving.
I didn't know about my business. I said, I'm not playing with these people, not today.
Look at this lady driving. But
everyone that's coming into the room. So wait, Craig, what we got going on?
So this coming Wednesday.
Yes.
Oh, Derek, can you point up there? I can't point because it's on your side. Right. Yeah. We have our mental health awareness conversation. It's a panel.
Yes.
And we're calling it Silence the Shame because one of our special guests that will be on the panel with us is none other than Miss Shanti Das.
Mm-hmm.
And when I tell you Shanti Das, I'm familiar with Shanti because, when I first moved to Atlanta, I was trying to get into the music industry. And so I know she was working over at LaFace Records. Do you remember what her title was over there?
Mm-mm.
I can't remember what her title was, but she was pretty big time over there. But she has a foundation, and it's called Silence the Shame, right? It's a non-profit organization, a 501c3 non-profit organization. With each panel that Derek and I are doing, our goal is to have someone or a couple people, maybe 1 or 2 people, to open the conversation with us. We want to have each of these conversations offer some level of credibility.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why when we did the panel with the gay and lesbian community, we opened with gay and lesbian promoters, club promoters, and then the one before that, the No Fats, No Femmes, the unspoken dating rule. We had a therapist, a relationship behaviorist on the panel, because it's not just our opinion about things. We want to bring credibility to these conversations, and so this particular conversation, we're going to have Ms. Shanti Das on. And like I said, she has a foundation for mental illness. It's called Silence the Shame. And I think, Derek, you and I talked about doing something where we make a contribution to the foundation.
Yeah, so she has a text to give a contribution to the organization, because it's a nonprofit, and we want to be able to help out as many people as we can through her services. But I'm very excited about it because, in the Black community, we don't talk about mental awareness, and in the Black gay community, we really don't talk about it. And there's so many things that in the Black gay community that people go through from depression to schizophrenia to bipolarism to PTSD. So it's so many things that we don't talk about in our community, and we want to kind of bring some of those things to light. And being that Wednesday is the last Wednesday of the month of Mental Health Awareness Month, we wanted to be able to have that conversation. So I'm very excited about having that. And as we always do with our announcements, we need your help, because we need people that are not afraid to talk about mental health if they were going through things, if they were going through depression and things of that nature. So we wanted to hear from you guys. So the email address is scrolling down the thing. Now, y'all have did a little bit better. We haven't been getting books, but y'all still ain't following directions. Please send us an email basically telling us about how you can contribute to this conversation. Also send a picture. The reason we ask for a picture is so we can know who we're talking to. That's it. So we can know who we're talking to. And then send us your contact information. So it says your contact information.
Right. So when he says your contact information, that means a phone number.
Yeah. We contact you.
Right. We have your email address because you've emailed us, but we need a contact number, because what happens is we get a lot of emails from these panels that we announce. So we have an intern that's working with us, and she will contact the those of you that are reaching out to us. So we need a phone number because it's easier, and then we do a sound check the day before the panel. This might be a little more extra information, but just to kind of clarify, we do a sound check.
We don't want your internet messing up like Craig's internet messing up right now.
Is it messing up right now?
Yes, ma'am, honey. You're giving very much Nelly from the Versus and Flow battle, honey. It's very.
Is it my internet, people, or is it Derek J's internet?
It's your internet.
Is my internet acting up? Is it giving very schizophrenia? No pun intended, because we're talking about mental illness. But is my I really was trying to be funny about that. But is my internet giving very schizophrenia? But
yes,
we have gotten some really good people that have emailed us thus far. I think we have a nice stable of people so far. But the panel isn't going to happen until Wednesday.
Yes.
So we're still open to hearing from more people because we do have quite a few people. I was saying to Derek, we have quite a few people that have reached out to us that are working in mental health, which is great. Like we have therapists that have reached out to us who are quote unquote suffering from anxiety or bipolar disorder. So I think that would be really great to for the conversation. And I've said many times before that even healers need healing. So I think this will be a great. Oh my God! It is my internet. I might need to call Comcast and just upgrade to the business instead of the residential.
Or maybe you just might need to pay your Comcast bill.
Excuse me, they're on automatic draft because I do not play with my Comcast bill. Xfinity. It's their raggedy ass service.
But yes, so we would like to hear from you guys. If there's people that's not afraid to talk about it, we need to have these kind of open conversations because there's not. I mean, if you have any mental issues, that there's not. You don't have to hide it, and you want to be able to talk about it so you can help somebody, because you telling your story may help somebody else's. So
Right.
yeah, so we would love to hear from you. We would love to hear your take on it. How'd you deal with it? Are you still dealing with it? Did you come out of it? All those things. We want to hear your story. So please reach out to us and give us your information. They say it seems to be okay now, Craig. So yeah, you can start back talking again. Maybe when you start talking, that's what messes it up.
Oh, is that what's happening?
I don't know. Yeah, I have good over here.
Who's your service with?
Xfinity.
Well, wonder why mine.
I have Xfinity Plus. You just.
Well, I need to figure out whatever you're on, and I need to get on it. TCP said, Craig, this is a cute hat. This is a Black-owned company. It's called God is Dope. I don't know if you. Well, that's their logo.
Yeah, I love their shirts.
Yeah, I love their stuff too. Mm-hmm. But what I was going to say was, and I'll go more into this, on the panel itself. But as it relates to PTSD in the gay community, I personally believe that there's a PTSD that happens in the coming out process. And like I said, I'll elaborate more on that on Wednesday when we have the conversation. But I really do. Depending on how your family receives you or rejects you, determines how you flourished in this community or not. But then the other part of it is, I believe that I've probably dated people who were bipolar or suffered from some sort of mental illness and did not know it. It went undiagnosed. Because how many times have you dated someone and they just vanished? They just went ghost and you just didn't really know why. And they just had some sort of a personal stuff always going on. Right. Mm-hmm. So when I think back over it, I really do think that, they've never come and said it to me, but I do think that I've probably, dated people that were.
We always just not. And I personally think that should be a question. When you're dealing with people that's in general, just like, hey, do you suffer from any kind of mental illnesses that you want to talk about? Because the thing about it is that people don't want to talk. Like I said, they don't want to talk about it. So that's what we're doing today. We would normally be on here longer having this discussion, but we've been up all day today.
Listen, let me answer Barbara Rogers really quickly. Yeah. If you email right down here, Barbara, that GLM, that's gay like me, glmconvo@gmail, we both get it. So it doesn't matter if you address it to me or to Derek. We both will get it.
Yeah, but we both get it. Craig answered back a lot quicker than me because he's
a professional. We're out here at Impeccable Works. We're serious about our business.
Craig has nothing else to do but answer emails. So I'll be busy. And then by the time I get to it, it's already answered. So
no, I'm just professional. I'm very timely. Okay. And I believe in great, exceptional customer service. Exceptional customer service.
Gotcha.
So more than likely, if you get an email, it's from me.
But both of our names is on there though.
We both get it. But we've had a very long day today. Derek J dragged me out of my bed this morning. We were riding around the city like two white women at 9 a.m. on our bicycles.
Yes, we were.
And if you follow my Patreon, then you saw the video because I definitely posted it. Okay, you should see Derek J and this little tight number, this little Lycra number. Was it Lycra?
Spandex.
Oh, it was spandex.
Yes.
It wasn't Lycra.
That's not Lycra, bitch. And my back was out.
His back was out. And he on this bicycle giving, listen, I need you all to see this. Listen, I'm telling you. But yeah, so we got up. We were out. We were out at 9 a.m. We were literally riding at 9 a.m. And so we rode for an hour. We did what did we do? 10 miles?
We did 10 miles a day.
10 miles. And then we got back. I made a smoothie and, did some little things around the house. And then I took a nap. And then we went to dinner.
Yes.
We went to dinner.
Now I'm sleepy.
I'm sleepy too. I'm about to go in here and put my hair up in some rollers.
Oh, okay. Girl.
I'm going to put my nightgown on.
Oh, not a nightgown.
I'm going to put my nightgown on and my hair rollers.
Okay.
And I'm gonna watch something. You know, there's this movie on Netflix by Issa Rae called Lovebirds.
Oh yeah.
I started watching it, but I was sleepy early, and so I fell asleep.
So, okay.
Excuse me. But anyway, listen, you guys have an amazing night.
Yes, because Mama's about to get, because you know, I started. I normally don't do a facial regimen routine situation, and I give all y'all people credit that do all this stuff funny because it takes about 20 minutes to wash my damn face at night. So I gotta go do that part with all these damn steps. So that's why I'm rushing you off of here because that's so I can at least be in the bed.
Facial now?
No, I gotta do. I'm using Urban Skin X, so it's so many steps you got to do. You got to wash your face
tonight.
Yeah, I do it every night. I do it. I wake up in the morning and do it, and I do it before I go to bed.
Wait, so you do a facial every day?
It's not a facial. It's a face. It's a skin routine, a skin regimen.
I need to see it. I need to see what it is. Like, so you know what I mean?
I gotta wash it with this soap. And I leave the soap on for 2 minutes, and then I wash it with this oatmeal soap first, and I wash it with this other soap. Then I gotta leave the soap for 2 minutes, and I wash that off. Then I wait for my skin to dry. And I gotta put this other stuff on. Then I wait for that to soak in. I gotta put this other stuff on. So it's a whole process.
So who makes this?
Urban Skin X.
I'm not familiar with them.
I know it's expensive.
I do still take the Goalie vitamins. I just took them earlier. I've already taken mine for the day. Here's Trevor Paul. Thank you very much. He sent $10 to her. He said, keep up the amazing. Thank you very much. This is why people don't send you anything because you live that lavish life. See, I don't get into all of those things. I use very affordable. I use very affordable product.
Yes, Alicia. When I first got it, the soap is in a jar. You have to like swirl it around and get it out with this little sponge, and you got to. It's a full time.
Really? And see, I just did my mask the other night, but it's Kiehl's and it's I think it's pomegranate and something, and you put it. It's an overnight mask, and you put it on your face overnight, and then you go to sleep. And then the next morning you wash it off. Did
you actually get that mask? Like you personally got it?
Yeah, I purchased it, yes. But my girl Mecca Blackshear knows that I use Kiehl's and stuff for my birthday. That was a few weeks ago. She sent me a gift card for Kiehl's for my birthday. Yeah. So the next ones are on Mecca.
Okay.
You make
So the reason basically why I started doing it because I have hypertension. I mean
sensitive.
Not hypersensitive. I have damn, I can't even think. You know, I got discoloration of the skin, whatever that's called.
Hyperpigmentation.
Hyperpigmentation. There you go. I'm gonna say hypertension, like I got hypertension. But I have hyperpigmentation, so that's even. So I'm using it to even out my skin.
You probably have both hyperpigmentation and hypertension.
Good night, Craig.
Okay, so Moonlight said, is it good for acne scars? I don't know about that because I've never used the one that Derek is using, but I'll tell you what's good for acne, Moonlight, is black soap, which is a natural soap. It's not literally black, it's dark brown, and there's no artificial colors, dyes, or perfumes in it. And you can purchase it from a natural store, or you can purchase it from like your local beauty supply stores, little Asian stores where you buy like the synthetic hair and stuff. They usually have it in there as well. But I get it from a natural store. And they have it at Amazon. They have it on Amazon as well.
Okay, so let me go do my beauty regime, and I will talk to you tomorrow.
Oh, my girl Mecca is in here, the one who sent me the gift card for Kiehl's.
I know that. I saw her in the chat. You wasn't. I thought that's why you shouted her out.
No, I just remember the people who support me. That's all.
Ooh,
all right, you guys have an amazing night.
Oh, you want to cut me off now?
And wait, and another thing, Moonlight, for skin, like pigmentation. Derek, you might want to try this too. A makeup artist friend of mine told me about it. It's by Ambi. It's a complexion bar. They have that in Walmart and all of the stores like that.
But you know what? Honestly, I went to my dermatologist. She told me I need to stop eating carbs, and that will make it go away.
You mean like the ones you had tonight at dinner?
I didn't have carbs tonight. I didn't. What carbs did I have? What carbs did I have?
You weren't eating that bread that you were dipping in that coconut
bread. That was a cracker.
Well, you think a cracker ain't carbs?
It ain't bread.
Oh, see, that's what's wrong with you black people. See, you like to stretch things, okay?
No, you're stretching. Girl, you calling it bread. Bread is a lot different.
Excuse me, people. Everybody that's watching, are crackers considered carbs? Because cracker is a form of bread.
Not a water cracker. That's what that was.
Tika, I'm going to check my P.O. box this week coming. I tried to get over there the other day. It was raining and I was on my bicycle and I had to get home because I didn't want my hair to I just got my fresh permanent. So I didn't want my permanent to get.
Goodbye, Craig.
Good night, y'all. Bye. We'll see you guys Wednesday.
Bye.